Good evening, gentlemen and gentlewomen. So today we have with us a very renowned entrepreneur and who has turned from a website designer to a life designer. And in this tough times of pandemic, he has taken a vow of making people live 100 years and beyond. And I would like to invite a gentleman who is an engineer by education, entrepreneur by passion, author of three beautiful books, mastery coach, life book leader, a spiritual seeker, and a very dear friend of mine, one and only one, Rahul Sitpura. Welcome, Rahul, to our talk show on Insight.
Thank you, Pawan sir, for that wonderful and amazing introduction.
Yeah. So, Rahul, you have taken a very interesting topic of today, which is how to make people live 100 years and beyond. And let us begin with our interesting show. And together, me and you, we are making a show to all the audience who's going to be a part of this amazing half an hour to 45 minutes of today's show. We will make sure that you are going to get decent size of data, information, wisdom, and your life would be transformed from today. So, Rahul, we just want to know how was the journey so far? Like, I mean, if you can tell me, you are running an agency and you are doing fantastic business. What turned around, and can you let me know? Yeah.
Yeah, so absolutely. So my journey began of this life in 1987. So born and brought up in a middle-class family, passed computer engineering with an average grades. And after passing out, I started a few ventures. So one was the MLM company I started back in 2011. Then I started my own newspaper that I was running. I have around 1 lakh of distribution. So, and after that, I again started a venture. But since 2014, I have been running an agency helping businesses to grow and reach more people so that they can change more lives. So I've been running a web design agency. But in December 2018, something impacted my life. So it was, I have gone through a Vipassana retreat of for 10 days. And while spending quality time with myself, I got many realizations. So when I took time to pause and think deeply about what I really want in my life, so what kind of person I want to become and the life I want to live. So I've taken out time for my busy life as I was continuously working towards only a few areas of my life. And so it gave me many realizations, and I found all the answers that we are looking for outside are within us. So while that retreat, the 10 days of spending quality time with myself, I learned a wonderful technique of meditation, that is Vipassana. But along with that, I found my purpose of what I want to do in my life. And since coming back, I started my journey, learning my personal development journey, learning through various mentors and various programs and courses I have taken. And many of that program have made a profound impact on my life. And yeah, so that's I've been doing. And this is how I got on that journey. I was into personal development since 2011. I was reading various books, but I was not implementing many of the things that I was learning. But once I found my purpose and to help more people and change more lives, so I was inspired by the life of Buddha, how he created one technique and he impacted so many lives. So that is how I thought what I can do to impact many people. So I started this quest, and yes, I'm on this journey. So this was just a brief about my journey.
Okay, that was amazing. Vipassana turned you around. So, Rahul, I just want to know, like, people take their mission based on, like, a lot of people, when, let's say, I am into finance, there was some financial challenges in my life. From that day onwards, I took a mission to help people do finance. So, what thing happened with you so that you were very keen on transforming people's health, basically? So, something happened in your life, and because of which it became a bigger mission for you. Otherwise, realization doesn't happen like that. So can you share that incident or something which is giving you that you want to transform people's life? Yeah.
So the one thing I saw is that our world is becoming increasingly filled with distraction, and our minds are continuously diverted from focusing on our own life. कि हम continuously external world में के साथ जी रहे हैं, and we are not spending quality time with ourselves because of the distractions we are having of people, of technology and media, social media, news, and various other things. So I mean, today's reality of social media, if we don't have a clear vision for what we want in our life, will be swept away with other people ideas and agenda and vision for our life. So it's very much important that we spend quality time with ourselves and define a vision for our life. That is what I call designing our life. But and when we have a clear vision, so we'll eliminate all the distraction and stay focused on what matters most to us. So that is how we can do to get free, get indistractable, and get rid of all the distraction. But not many people are doing that, and they don't take out time from their busy life and design their own life. सब कहते हैं कि I don't have time, मैं इतने दिन तक नहीं जा सकता, या there are many reasons and excuses that they give कि I don't have enough time, I don't have enough resources. So there's a wonderful quote by Jim Rohn that fascinated me. That was कि if you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much. कि कोई भी आपके लिए उतना प्लान नहीं करेगा जितना आप खुद के लिए कर सकते हो. So it's very much important to design our own life. So I made it my mission to help people bring consciousness and clarity to master all different areas of your life, because many people have a vision and goals for their health and fitness, for their career or business they are in, but they don't have a vision or goal for their parenting, their emotional life, about their intellect, how they want to develop as about the character. So I found a lifestyle design system that helps us design our life in all 12 different areas. So since the last 3 years, I've been living that lifestyle, and then I'm on a mission to educate, inspire, and empower at least 1 million people to live a longer, happier, balanced, and fulfilled life. So this is all about my mission.
So you said your mission is to inspire 1 million people. Wow, that's so amazing. And Rahul, why you started this particular, why you started, so I just wanted, like, I mean, you gave this thing, the analogy and this thing. So is that something, something happened in your life, something happened, or was this only an observation of you were observing people of late, or something happened in your life and that shook you completely? Something happened with your closed one, or your something like that, or so I just want, like, because that will give you, because people don't do anything. They say COVID happened and pandemic struck, and a lot of people became health conscious and all that. But you choose this from last 3 years before. So what was that strong driving force which make you choose this mission in a very big way, wherein you are giving up away your current whatever you are doing and choosing this particular path in a very grand way? So can you share more about it?
Yeah, so sure, absolutely, I'll share that. So what happened is कि once I came back from Vipassana, and during that we do a Metta Bhavana meditation. So while doing that, my heart got opened and I become more compassionate. So this feeling was just I was not having before, and that feeling of compassion helped me to see people suffering in by suffering I mean कि they are constantly feel distracted with other people's ideas, agendas, and they are not taking out time. They are eating unhealthy food. I was just observing their choices they are making, their thought process, and the way they are behaving, and I saw that people are not taking care of their body. People are not taking enough time to nurture their mind, nourish their soul. So there were many problems that I saw, and that was the time I decided that first I'll make my life better, and then I'll be sharing, I'll be working towards making the life of the community I live in, and then the world around. So I was that's how I started. कि first I'll change. And so just by bringing some consciousness and clarity in my life, I was 12 kg overweight. So just by bringing a consciousness, I came to my ideal body weight. So I lost around 14 kg in just around 45-50 days of time without any nutritionist or dietitian. The whole idea was just to put into my body what was good and use my body. So these are the two important factors. Just the simple strategy that I implement. But because I had a vision to live 100 years. So once I started on this journey, I made it a vision to live at least 108 years. The number I have now is much more than that, but I made it a vision to live 100, and that made a breakthrough in every area of my life. My relationships got better. I developed many character traits that I were not before in my life. Emotionally, I become more calm and peaceful, and I found my mission and purpose in life. And I also started contributing more. So giving back to society, contributing was not part of my life, but then I started contributing. So it just impacted every area of my life. And जैसे कभी अपने साथ कुछ अच्छा होता है, so हम ये सोचते हैं कि कैसे ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोग को उसके बेनिफिट मिले. So yes, so that was the reason I started on this journey and this mission.
So thank you so much for sharing about your why of choosing this mission. Now, since you have answered what are you going to do, and you have also answered why are you doing what you are doing, now the third most important is the strategy, which is the how part. How you are going to execute whatever you have said so far. So can you share more about your strategy, the how part, to the audience?
Yeah, so absolutely. So how I have planned ki, I have started, so book was my first thing ki first I need to go deep into the topic, because you master what you teach. And so I started helping my friends and my close relative, my family members with this content, and many of them have got good results. So I thought ki book is a way to impact many people. So my first step was to author book. So my first book and all my 3 books that I'll be sharing with. And then सिर्फ book से कुछ नहीं होता, because there are many personal development books, but कभी-कभी वो सेल्फ हेल्प बुक सेल्फ हेल्प बन जाते हैं और वो सेल्फ पे रहते हैं. और नहीं, इवन आई वाज फेसिंग दैट प्रॉब्लम. देयर आर मेनी बुक्स, बट when the books, if you have a course or a program, you can participate and you be around like-minded people. So community support and the courses and various program can help. So I have designed various courses on everything I teach, because on the lines of my book. So every of my book has a program attached to it. And also in future, once everything gets back normal, so I'll be taking people to retreat to go deep into themselves and design their own lives. So, and also I'll be coaching and consulting people to do that. And also I'll be sharing various content on social media that can help people. So these are the few of the ways by which I'll reach more people and probably change more lives. So
that's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. Hope this pandemic would end soon, or you will take people to retreat. That would be an awesome time. Taking people too deep inside, because going deep is very important. So Rahul, you shared about the books what you have written. So can you share about the 3 books what you have written, more about it, so that audience would come to know and relate to your content basically?
Yeah, sure. So my first book is a Life Mastery Pledge. So it's a commitment to bring consciousness and clarity to master all 12 different areas of life. So there are 12 different areas of life that we need to master. So it's all about bringing clarity and consciousness. So in clarity, what I mean is what you want in life, why you want it, and what you need to do to achieve it. So you need to be very clear. But before getting clarity, you need to be conscious that there are life के 12 areas होते हैं, and in every area you need to have clarity, because people don't have clarity. They have clarity in few areas like career or their health, but they don't focus. So the whole idea was to live a holistic life by mastering all 12 different areas of your life. So this book was all about mastering the 12 area. The second book, फिर मैंने सोचा कि people जैसे people don't have enough time. So this is the very first question कि जब भी किसी को कहे कि have you designed your life, have you defined your goals or vision in life, people are not getting time. What I thought कि how can I take out time, help them take out time from their busy life and help them design their life. So I started with a morning mastery place. So the second book was Morning Mastery Place. So it was a commitment to bring consciousness and clarity to create empowering morning rituals. So I have a program where I help people to have different ritual for the three main important areas that are our body, mind, and soul. So what is I call a mastery hour. People in our community, we have a community of a life mastery community where we every morning we wake up and do our mastery hour. So mastery hour is all about taking out 1 hour and doing something for your body that energize your body, that nurture your soul and nourish your mind. So these are the three main areas. So very first thing, so instead of focusing all the 12 areas at once, so first I help them to become master of their body, mind, and soul. And then the third book was, so many people told me कि हमें करना है ये सब, but सुबह उठना is not possible for me. Is there something I can do in the evening or other time? So because there are few of the rituals कि because वो सुबह ही उसका impact होता है, because the door between our conscious and subconscious mind is wide open, and जो भी हम सुबह करते हैं it goes directly into our subconscious. So if you want to change various beliefs, so morning is the best time. And but as many people, so I saw there was a problem with people waking up in spite of inspiring them. So what I did is कि फिर मैंने सोचा कि what is the other way how I can help them take out time. So then I started going deep into the topic that was the problem for me as well, was the digital distraction. So I was as I was running an agency, so most of my time was on social media. It was a part of my work, but along with it, जैसे हमने देखा है कि if you go on a social media or Instagram or Facebook for just for doing one thing, but if you will see कि you have spent 15 to 20 minutes of your precious time in just seeing to other people's stories and other people's posts. So that is how. So I started going deep into topic of digital distraction, how I can help them eliminate the distractions of the technology. Technology was made to save us time, but what we are doing is हम जो भी time save होता है उससे ज़्यादा time technology पे spend कर देते हैं. So that is what the problem I saw, and the solution from there was Freedom Mastery Place. So it is a book in where I share strategies and the mindset how they can spend less time on their social media and take out time to design their own life. So yes, this was all about my 3 books. So the whole idea is to be the creator of our own life, and we need to take charge of our own life, and we need to step into the driver's seat of our life. Instead of spending investing all our energy into outside world, we need to be the driver into the driver's seat of our life, not the passenger seat. So it's all about taking 100% responsibility of your life and taking out time to design our life. So if we don't design our life, so there are many people who live their life by design, and there are many people who live their life by default. So we must be in a way to in a state of living a life by design and not by default. So that was all about my 3 book, and also there's many things to share what I'm working on. I'll do in the session later. So yes.
So Rahul, I just wanted to know, can you share the title of the book and from where the audience can purchase this book? Because I find because you have already invested 3 years of reading so many books, so many content, and you have taken expensive courses to know more detail about it, about the entire thing, and people would not be reinventing the wheel, and because of which they can the easy way of buying your book and referring to it and then attend your course. So can you share the title and from where exactly, if you can post the link in the group also, if people can buy, that would be great. Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely all my Amazon. If you search Rahul Sitpura on Amazon, you will find all my 3 books. Even if you can go on my website, that is rahulsitpura.com, and you can find all details about my books, courses, and every other thing. So these are the 2 places, the Amazon and my personal website, that is rahulsitpura.com.
That's amazing. So Rahul, like we are doing this event on Saturday evening, 8 p.m. The audience are so wonderful and people are so. Is there any announcement for them, Rahul, from your side? Because I felt like if you could announce something for the lovely audience who are the part of this amazing inside show, and of course, pandemic has taught us that health is the most precious thing in this world. All your assets, monetary assets, and the materialistic thing would be here only if you don't have proper health. So, yeah, Rahul.
So as I've already shared, the details about my 3 books, and I'm feeling so happy and grateful today to announce my 4th book in front of this wonderful audience. That is, the book is called the Longevity Mastery Pledge. So once we have mastered our life, we have created empowering morning rituals, we have freed ourselves from the distraction, and now is the time where we have to live by a mindset of longevity. So longevity is a wonderful concept, and we need to go deep into it so that we can live a longer and a better life. So it's all of this book is all about a commitment to bring consciousness and clarity to live a longer, happier, and fulfilled life, and ambition to live 100 and beyond. So this book is all about learning new strategies, ideas, and various new scientific researches to help us live a longer and fulfilled life.
So Rahul, since you shared about longevity, so what is the name of the book you said? What's the name?
Longevity Mastery Pledge.
Okay. So can you share briefly, like what would exactly it be like, apart from the mindset you shared? Is there would be any rituals which people need to follow, or is there any strategy which would be shared? Can you share something like a trailer kind of thing where people would be curious to buy the book when it is launched? So can you share some exciting thriller kind of concept to the audience?
Sure, it's not a thriller, but I would like to share that I was fascinated by idea of where we place our attention is where we place our energy, and our thoughts are incredibly powerful. कि जहाँ पे भी हम हमारी energy डालेंगे, हमारे attention होगा, वहीं पे that is a kind of thoughts we'll have, and our thoughts are incredibly powerful, and our eyes can only see, and the ears only hear what we are looking for. So if we are constantly looking for what is happening around, how are people suffering, so हम भी उसी तरीके के सोच में we'll get into that thinking cycle. So but when we set a goal of living beyond 100, we will begin to notice the technology around living longer and about being healthy. कि you will find, जैसे हमने सोचा है कि जब भी हम किसी चीज पे वी हैव अ रेटिकुलर एक्टिवेटिंग सिस्टम, कि कभी भी हम किसी एक कार के बारे में सोचते हैं तो हम जब भी निकलते हैं तो हमें वही कार दिखती है. वो होता क्यों है? क्योंकि वो हमेशा थे, बट आप अलर्ट हो जाते हो और वही चीज को देखते हो. तो सिमिलरली जो भी चीज हमारा ब्रेन देखना चाहता है, वही हमारी आंखें और हमारे कान सुनते हैं. सो इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि व्हाट टाइप ऑफ thought and what we need to focus consistently on. So अगर हम भी ये longevity के concept में ज़्यादा सोचेंगे तो we'll find various ways, various strategies. We can find various people who are already living that lifestyle, and we can get inspiration from that. And the whole idea is to model their strategies and have a mindset of living a longer and a better life. So also when we decide to live longer and that we have more time, so we begin to worry less about the future and focus more on the present. कि अगर हमें पता है कि हमें और इतने साल जीना है, because every one of us has a number in mind कि हमें इतने साल जीना है. Once we find that number and we just increase by a decade or so we can have enough time. So we'll slow down, and slowing down is the whole idea. So हम कम stress लेंगे and we can focus on the present, because if we are constantly worried and anxious about the future and we are depressed about the past, so we are not living in the present moment. So it's very much important to live in the present to create the future that we want. So we need to live by the vision of the future instead of the memories and of the past. So also make your future bigger than your past. So हमें यही सोचना है, because अगर हम यही सोचेंगे कि हम कल ये थे तो हम यही बन सकते हैं, so it's not like that. So you need to live by the vision of the future. You need to have a brighter future. So through this book, I want to educate, inspire, and people to have a longevity mindset and help them with the strategies to live 100 years and beyond. So this book is all about the strategies and ideas, the researches, the science behind living a longer life.
So amazing longevity mindset. So I have heard this mindset. Like, I mean, I've heard about money mindset. I've heard about other mindsets, but first time I'm hearing about longevity mindset, living 100 years and above, and that's your conscious decision. It's not something which will happen by fluke. It would just happen by your keeping your focus, and you choose to live for 100 years and keeping your mindset. And he spoke about reticular activating system, which means that if you think about that particular thing starts happening with you, right? So I just want to know, Rahul, like, what are the factors that influences longevity? Like, what are the factors that will push people to live 100 years and beyond? Can you share some light on it?
Yeah, so absolutely. So definitely I'll do that. So before that, I want to just brief you more about the longevity mindset. What is it all about? कि आप सोचोगे कि what is happening around, कि अभी ऐसी situation में I am thinking and sharing the idea and concept of living 100 years and beyond. So the whole idea is that our life is filled with uncertainty and worries about the future. Uncertainty is a part of life, whether it's a concern of the pandemic that is going around, the economy, about the finances, our health, our relationship, and much of what lies ahead in life remains uncertain. Uncertainty is a part of life, but we need to accept uncertainty. But accepting uncertainty doesn't mean that we need to not have the प्लान. सो हमें प्लान तो करना है, ऐसे नहीं है कि अनसर्टेनिटी, क्योंकि कुछ भी हो सकता है. सो आई एम प्लानिंग टू लिव 124 years, बट होगा क्या कि एक्सीडेंट कैन ऑकर, देयर आर मेनी वेरियस थिंग. बट अगर मैं जी गया तो व्हाट द प्लान आई हैव टू लिव दैट लाइफ. कि अगर बिकॉज साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी एडवांसेस इतने हो रहे हैं कि वी आर डेफिनेटली गोइंग टू लिव अ लॉन्गर लाइफ. सो होता क्या है, while many things remain outside of our control, कि बहुत सारी चीजें हमारे कंट्रोल में नहीं होती, but mindset is a key to coping with difficult circumstances and confidently facing the unknown. कि the mindset gives us this. So longevity mindset is a mindset that help us to cope the circumstances that is going around, and it is just a mindset of living 100 years and beyond. So if you'll see, there's a wonderful quote by Yuval Noah Harari कि the 20th century medicine was all about healing the sick, but now it's about upgrading the healthy. कि पहले हम डिसीज को सॉल्व करते थे, हम बीमार को हील करते थे, बट नाउ जो ऑलरेडी हेल्दी है उसको हम अपग्रेड कर रहे हैं कि हाउ दे कैन लिव. सो द साइंस एंड technologies is constantly behind researching ki how we can increase the lifespan. And also there was a research ki after 1840 every decade our lifespan is increasing 2 to 3 years. So if we calculate, if we are the person born after 2007 has a chances of 50% chances of living 105 years. So if we calculate, so what I have calculated for me was ki according to my age, so my chances to live around 100 is 50%. Ki I will live 109 years. So that is how I've calculated. So there's a research behind it, and this all research and that I'm planning to put into my book, and so that we can have scientific evidence as well and not just the mindset. So what hota kya hai, when it comes to options of living a long, healthy and fulfilling life, we are struggling with obsolete notion, and we don't have vision. So there's a lack of vision in each one of us, so we don't have a vision to live longer. So what जैसे मैंने share किया कि once I had a vision of living 108 years, so everything, the every thought I was thinking, every choices I was making, every behavior, I, everything I was doing was based on living 100 years. So मैंने सोचा कि if I want to live more 90 years and if I want to carry this body for more 90 years, how I will have to carry this body, how what type of care I would like to take of this body. So एक आप shift mindset change करोगे, so entire thing get changed. So you need to have a vision, a dream and aspiration to live longer and better life. Also along with vision तो एक part है, but you needed to have a strong purpose, because the purpose is the fundamental of longevity. It is a fuel, the motivation and strength that pushes you forward. And also a longevity goal is extremely important in enabling a long healthy lifespan. So it's very much important कि हमारे beliefs empowering होने चाहिए. We need to have a compelling vision, and also we need to have powerful purpose and inspiring goals. So that are the fundamentals, what we call the 4 pillars of mastery. So there are other 2 pillars as well. That is the strategy and the daily ritual that we need to do. So ritual is what I'll share. And as you have asked, the factor that influences longevity are, so as per the according to the studies, a doctor cited that less than about 20% of how long you live is dictated by our genes, and the other 80% is all about our lifestyle. So सिर्फ 20% is about genetics की our history and the ancestral charts and everything. So it can define only the 20%, but other 80% it's our choice ki what type of choices we are making every single day. So the other lifestyle habits that impacts, that influences longevity are what we believe. So our belief plays a very much important role in how long we will live. Also what kind of data you are consuming, what kind of books you are reading, what kind of news or what kind of movies or series you are watching, it has a impact on your lifespan. Also the community, the people you are people around you, so it plays a major role. And also other, if you talk about, is the sleep also plays an important role, and what we put into our body and how we use our body, that is our diet plan and our exercise program. So these are the few lifestyle habits, and 20% is genetics and that we don't have control on, but the major 80% of the things we have control, and we can definitely make healthy choices to get it better and increase our chances to live 100 years and beyond.
Super. That's such an amazing insight Rahul had shared. So Rahul, can you share something about what are some strategies you can share with your audience to live longer life? Can you share some practical strategies wherein people can form rituals and they can easily do it on a day-to-day basis, small shift in their daily lives?
Yeah. So जैसे हमने कहा कि mindset तो हो गया कि we have a strong and longevity mindset, but action plan भी होना चाहिए उसके साथ. So the action plan is all about having a strategy in place and our daily rituals कि क्या छोटे छोटे हम rituals करते हैं, it impacts our overall life. So here are some things that I would like to share. The first is you need to be conscious about the food you consume and your exercise routine कि क्या आप consume कर रहे हो, what kind of diet you are having, and how you are using your body. Even you need to be at what I have developed is I am now into a plant-based diet. I've turned vegan, and so there are various things that you need to take care of: the less sugar, low-fat diet, and you need to processed food, junk food. You need to avoid that, and you need to have more of vegetables and raw foods. And so that are few of the strategies. And for exercise routine, even a single 15 to 20-minute walk is what you can do. And if you do other things like weight training and other various things, that is good. But minimum thing I would recommend is be conscious about what you are eating. Just ask one question. what I'm eating, is it going to help my body? Are there any benefit? Like if you find benefit of sugar, I don't think you will find many benefits of sugar. So if there are no benefit of eating it, so why to have that? So the thing that comes to my mind is कि sugar के बिना taste कैसे आएगा कोई भी food में? So the thing I have learned is कि you need to have a mindset that food is fuel. It's not about the taste. Taste has to be secondary, but you need to intake food as a fuel. Okay? It is the fuel to run our body, and if you need to longer life, you need to take more care of your body. And the second thing I would like to share is that you need to have a lifelong learning mindset. So you need to continuously develop yourself, because the growth is one of the main purpose of our life. So you need to grow your skills. You need to grow. You can learn new skill as well. So having a lifelong learning mindset is what I can share. And the other thing is कि be around the people who make you feel happy. So ऐसे लोगों के साथ, because it is जैसे हमने देखा कि social life plays a very important role, and we need to be around the people that makes us happy. Also, we need to develop good character traits, like character traits of self-discipline plays a very important role, dedication, determination. So if we develop the single trait of self-discipline, it will impact all areas of your life, of what you eat, what you how you use your body. And for many, so मैं जिसको भी कहता हूँ develop more self-discipline, so it's like उस पे थोपा जाता है, but it's not. जितना आप खुद को self discipline is equal to self love. अगर आप खुद से इतना प्यार करते हो, and if you are practicing delayed gratification, कि अगर छोटे छोटे चॉइसेस अगर आज मुझे छोड़ने पड़ रहे हैं, लाइक ईटिंग मतलब जंक फूड, सो जो वो क्रेविंग्स आती है, अगर मैं उसको छोड़ सकता हूँ जो लॉन्ग टर्म में मुझे बेनिफिट देगा, सो यू नीड टू हैव दैट काइंड ऑफ माइंडसेट. सो सेल्फ डिसिप्लिन विल हेल्प यू डू दैट. Also, the fifth strategy I would like to share is कि start with some spiritual practice like meditation or gratitude journaling. Start some forgiveness ritual. So we in a community consistently follow this ritual every morning, and also throughout the day we have a certain ritual that we follow, and that is how we need to live our life. It also you need to strengthen your relationship, because relationship also plays a major role in our life. And also we need to effectively save for future, क्योंकि अगर हमें लंबी लाइफ जीनी है, सो उसके लिए पैसे तो लगेंगे. So you need to save money for our future, and Pawan sir is the best to help you with that. And also we need to have a mission and purpose in life. Mission जो that can impact your life, the life of the people around you, and also the world at some level. So you need to have a strong, powerful purpose and mission in life. Also, you need to contribute to the life of others. So ninth point is to you need to contribute to other people's life, because growth and contribution is the main purpose of our life. And also the last strategy is to be around community of like-minded people, because होता क्या है, जैसे जैसे हम ये सब चीजें सीखते हैं, बट हमारे आसपास लोग ये सब नहीं फॉलो करते, तो कहीं ना कहीं हम भी उन चीजों को छोड़ देते हैं. बिकॉज ऑल्सो आई हैव स्टार्टेड विद वेरियस, बट द पीपल अराउंड अस आर नॉट फॉलोइंग, सो हम उसको छोड़ देते. तो फाइंड सम कम्युनिटी हु आर लाइक माइंडेड. सो वी एज अ कम्युनिटी वी हैव अ लाइफ मास्टरी कम्युनिटी वेयर वी consistently work toward mastering all 12 different areas of our life. So that is how this is the strategy of living in a community of like-minded people. So these were some of the strategies that you can implement, and that can help you live a longer and a better life.
Wow, such an amazing, insightful sharing about longevity secret strategies. He shared why he's doing what he's doing. He shared about how you can really create that longevity mindset. He's coming up with a book, and he shared about some secrets about to really live an amazing, powerful life. It's full of purpose, dedication, compelling vision, and live and share a deep bonding with people whom you love. Be in the community of like-minded people, and save money so that you can live a longer and fulfilled life. And lastly, you contribute to people, and that contribution is very important. And so thank you so much, Rahul. This session we would love to continue, but time is the constraint. Where you spoke about self-discipline. We have already shot our time by 15 minutes. And I know me and you can talk for like for days and weeks. Basically, we have enough of content to talk, but we have to give importance to time. And thank you so much, audience. You were such an amazing, lovely audience. And do share your feedback. If you have any questions, do share with me, and so that I can ask Rahul, he can answer, and we can really be together in a community and share an amazing life. Rahul, can you lastly, before leaving, can you share some message, one-liner message, so that people will get the gist of the entire thing, sum up into one-liner?
Yeah. So yes, absolutely. So we have a choice to live life by design or by default. कि जैसे मैंने कहा कि it's never too late or too early to start to design your own life. So this is a choice you can make. So you need to take out time and design every aspect of your life. Like we have 12 different areas. You need to take out time and have a clear vision, clear purpose, and clear strategies of how you will achieve. So you need to be very clear about what you want, why you want, and what you need to do to achieve it for the person you want to become and the life you want to live. So it's never too late to design your life. So just live a 12 category smart life, create empowering morning rituals in your life, stay focused and become indistractable, because there are various distractions out there, and have a longevity mindset. And the lastly, never settle for ordinary and be committed to mastery. So this is what I wanted to share, and thank you so much for being here and spending your precious time with us. So,
and can you share about your coordinates, social media coordinates, and your details, so that people who want to connect with you, buy your books, or people want to enroll and be a part of your morning mastery routine, or they want to be a part of your community, so how people can connect to you?
Yeah, people can connect with me on my website, that is rahulsitpura.com, and also they can find me on Facebook and Instagram. So I am continuously sharing strategies and various tips to master all 12 different areas of our life. And if you want to go more deep into the every aspect, you can read my book or get into my program, where we can consistently work toward living a 12 category smart life, and as not only just a smart life, but a life to a longer and a better fulfilling life. So yes, this is what. And thank you so much, Pawan sir, for hosting this wonderful session. Truly grateful. And let's work towards our journey to mastery together.
Yes. So Rahul, thank you so much for your precious time and sharing your wisdom of so many years and practicing and adding value to people's lives, so that people can create a meaningful experiences. And thank you so much, audience. And do tune us for next week on Saturday at 7 p.m. We will come up with one more insightful session, and you are going to get delighted by this amazing content. And do share about Rahul Sitpura's session if you have loved it. Do comment and do share, so that we have to live together as a community. We are fighting this pandemic together as a community, and we have to live this amazing journey called as life, and with each other, and do enjoy your life. Have your fantastic weekend. Till then, see